sides or like sides means what, Anita? Two line segments. Any line segments. Line segment means it has a pixel length. Okay, Anita? Like 5 centimeters, 7 centimeter, like that pixel length line segment is. So if any two line segments meet at a point, at that point generally angle will be formed. Okay. So if suppose if one more side if I draw like this, automatically what happens is this side, we got a meeting point, no? That point, let us mark it. And the upper two sides also they intersected or meet the met at point, one point, non with the. So that again there also automatically one angle will. Okay. So in total, how many angles, Anita? Samita, in total, how many angles?
3.
Samita. So sum of all the three angles of a triangle is
3.
Yes, Anita. If you add all, you have done one sum here, Anita. If you add all the three angles, we will get how much, Anita? In triangle? 180. Okay. Sum of all the three angles of a triangle is 180. Is that okay, Anita?
180.
Huh?
Okay.
You did one sum, Anita.
Okay.
Quadrilateral. This is for quadrilateral. So if it is a quadrilateral, it has four angles. So four angles means how much, Anita?
So we don't have that.
Yeah, you did one sum, Anita, in the picture which is.
So we don't have that. So that
A
is
plus
360.
yes, Anita. This is for which one, Anita? Quadrilateral. Okay. Actually, you have the question paper question, Anita. This particular question, A you got it as 100, no? That is quadrilateral. In quadrilateral, you will have four angles, Anita. So if you add all the four angles, you will get 360. Okay, Anita. I think triangles chapter, Anita. Here you can see. You have done this is triangle. Means you, these sums, I think your teacher wrote the solution. Because you did it, no?
Yes.
Yes, Amrita. So if it is a triangle, Amrita, we have to add it and equate it to 180. There is one sum which is already here. This one. But Amrita, you didn't send the question solutions.
So she'll give on the board, so we have to directly do.
Okay, you didn't write the question you are telling. Huh?
Yes, sir. Mom told not to write.
Okay. But Amrita, okay. Anyways, here this is direct question only. Amrita, with the solution I can understand. So here, what you have to do is just simply, if it is a triangle, they'll give you three angles, Amrita. In that, some variable is given. They're asking you to find out that variable. Okay. 2x minus 10 plus 4x minus 10 and one more angle is given, x minus 10 or something. So, and they said that, oh, this is not triangle. they gave it on a line, Anita. Okay. On a line also, if they give Anita, sum will be 180 only. If it is a triangle also, three angles, sum will be 180 only. On a line means, suppose if you have like three angles here, Anita, one, two, good. All these three will form a straight line, Anita. So recently, yesterday or sometime we discussed what is straight angle, Anita. How much?
Such
Straight
180.
angle is 180 degree. Okay. So because of that reason, whatever the three angles that are marked here, those three they added it and equated it to 180. Then in the same way, Anvita, I think the next one, the previous picture which you did 360, because that is what I was thinking. Quadrilateral is not there for you in 7th class, in 8th class you get. How you got 360? Maybe that question is related with complete angle. Okay. You did one question, you have added four angles and equated it to 361. That one is a
Yes, sir.
complete angle. What is complete angle, Anita?
360.
So maybe that question is
Sum of
related.
angle to
Anita,
sum of the angles is 360.
yes, Anita. Means if you select any point and if you take all the angles around that point, Anita, okay?
Hmm.
If you select all the angles around that point, you will get the sum as 360 degrees. Then that angle we'll call it as complete angle. Okay, Anita? Is it okay, Anita?
Yes, sir.
So maybe this question actually in quadrilateral also you will get all four angles will get. If you add all the four angles, you will get 360 degree. Like that, maybe this question which you did here is based on the complete angle one. Anita. So you added all of them and you equated it to 360. Somewhere here I saw this one. Maybe if it is all around a point, then you will have to add them and equate it to 360.
Sir, I was practicing them, sir. It was in the textbook I did. That is not the homework. I thought it was homework, but I practiced on my own.
Okay, you have that question, Anita.
Yes, sir. It's in textbook. Yes, sir.
Anita, once can you find out text from this? Anita? Means after doing this one, you can send that.
Which one, sir?
If you have any doubt in that,
Which one should I send?
this 361, Anita.
Uh, okay. Question.
Or else you can tell the question also.
Okay.
Yes, Anita. So if you center with the all around that point, we have four angles. So because of that reason, we can add all those four angles and equate it to 360 degree to get the value of the angle. Okay. So now,
Sir, it is also called as a complete angle.
nice, Anita, because we are taking all around that point. So we form a circle. So full angle is 360. So because of that reason, complete angle is 360 degrees. So a plus to find out that a value, just we will get an equation. So anyways, we know how to solve the equation. Transposition will do. Then that is we'll take the left side numbers other than the a. After adding, we'll take it to the right side and subtract from 360. We will get the value of a.
Okay.
And similarly, 12th one you will do it. No? Or you did it already.
I, one
And
second.
11th one, Vishnu is said it. The 10th one again, it forms a linear pair. So particularly when two angles are only there on the straight line, suppose 10th question, if you observe 130 and x. So both of them are forming a straight line. Angle that angle is AOB on the straight angle. So when,
Yes, sir.
when particularly two angles are only forming a straight line or straight angle, so that particular two angles we'll call it as linear pair. Anita. Okay,
Okay.
linear pair means we know that linear means straight. Anita. Pair is two. So those two angles at that vertex, if they form 180 degree, then it is called as a particularly those particular two angles we call it as linear pair. If more than two are there means like one of the sum which just now before we added three angles and equated it to 180. There simply we will write in the bracket straight angle. Why? Because it is three angles or three or more than three. Anything if it is there also simply we'll write straight angle in bracket. If they form a straight line, if only two angles form a straight like pair form a straight line means then we'll say linear pair. Okay, Anita?
Hmm.
Any doubt, Anita, still?
No, sir.
So like that. So Anita, once we'll do the 12th question also. So in 12th question, they gave 43 degree, 51 degree, 86 degree, and they said that COD is two times of DOE. So you can take the DOE as x alpha, so that COD will become 2x. Okay,
Okay.
Anita? Because said that out of five angles in the figure, they gave three alpha. Then remaining two, they gave a relation. The relation is that that in the third line they gave the fourth line they said that the angle COD is two times of angle DOE. So COD will take it as like DOE if you take it as x, COD will become 2x.
Like,
Any doubt in the Pranita?
no, sir.
So then we'll add all of them and equate it to 360 again because all of them will form a complete
In the picture that I sent, I already did this, sir.
12th one. 12th one will be
Yes,
done.
sir.
Okay. So Nita, when two lines meet at a point like this, we'll call them as intersecting lines. Okay. They can be anyway like this, or like this. Just they meet exactly at one point. That particular lines, we'll call it as intersecting. What lines, Anita?
Intersecting lines.
So the point where they meet, no, that particular point we'll call it as point of intersection. Okay.
Hmm.
The point where they meet, no, that point we call it as point of intersection. So if suppose, so at that point of intersection also, because of their intersection, like I said, angle will be formed here also. Four angles will be formed. So at that point, so exactly opposite ones, this pair, we call it as vertically opposite angles. We call this. Opposite ones are there, no? At that point, we call them as vertically opposite angles. Even this angles also, they're vertically opposite angles. Okay. Any doubt another?
No, sir.
So blue color ones and red color ones. So numerically, that is value wise, they're equal to each other. Vertically opposite angle pair or equal to each other. Means suppose this is 120 degree, this will also be 120 degree only. Okay.
Okay.
Then the above one. Can you tell what will be the red color ones?
Sir, 40, or the measurement we take.
Means how 40 and
Sir, like for example, 40.
okay, you took it. But Anita, now can you use the complete angle property and you will tell it, Anita, red color ones are numerically equal like 120, 120. They are also a pair of vertically opposite angles with call. Okay.
Okay.
You can take them with the same variable and you can use the complete angle filter.
120 plus 120 plus x is equals to 360.
Only one x, Anita.
2x.
Because that x and this x, both red color ones we should take into consideration. Yes, Anita. This, both we should take. Because all of them together at that point will form a complete angle.
Sir, sir, 60.
Correct. As we sent the picture, use it directly and with the vertical angles are equal. And anyways, we get the truth in class. Anita,
Okay.
so Anita, once you try to find out the value of A from this figure, So Nita, find x and find unknown angles in the table. Unknown angles means after we get x and Nita, those two angles are there on the other than 70. Those two we should find out.
Okay, sir.
Anita, once we find out x and Nita, which is 21,
1.
after that we should do like this. Anita. The first angle, first unknown angle is 3x minus 10, no? So if it is only 3x means just 3 into 21 we should do, right? 3x minus 10, no? So which is equal to 3 into 21 minus 10,
53.
63 minus 10.
53.
Yes, Anita.
57.
Then the other angle is 2x. Yes, Anita. 2x plus 15, which is equal to 2 into 21 plus 15, equal to 42 plus 15, Anita, which is equal to 57. Correct. So if you check it also, suppose if you get any doubt, Anita, all these three should come 180 together.
180.
So 53 plus 57 is 110. 110 plus 70 is 180. So like that we can verify it if you get
Okay.
any doubt about the answer. So Anita, this one, Anita, suppose when lines are on the day I was telling like when two lines are there, and if any other line falls on it, falls on both of them, exactly intersecting at one point, means with
Transfers.
both the lines. Yes, that particular line is called as transversal, and this transversal will make some angles with the lines. Let us mark them
Internal
as
and
A
external.
and the
Internal and external angle.
meter. So here, if suppose particularly the line, the transversal, if it is fell on like the parallel lines, if it fell like that, if these two lines on which this transversal intersect and Manita, those two lines they're parallel, then there will be some these they will have some link Manita. These angles and the bottom angles will have certain link. Means though we have certain names like corresponding angles, co-interior angles, alternate. Those are only the link between the above angles and the bottom angles. Means what the transversal, whatever the angles that are formed by the transversal with the above pad, above line, those four angles and the bottom four angles. That is the same transversal with the other parallel. So we have
Also,
certain
it
names
is
like interior angle and with the
interior angles, exterior angles.
yes, Samita. So can you tell in this among these 8 angles, Samita, can you tell
Sir,
what are the corresponding pair of angles from the figure?
sir, A and F.
Let's try to recollect, Samita.
AG, sir.
AG or alternate exterior angles. Samita.
Sir,
Okay,
B,
alternate exterior angles because they
B,
are outside.
Sir, B angle and F angle.
Yes, Amita. Like that, in the same way, like how B and F are there, can you tell the other pairs, Amita, same way like B and F are?
Sir, A E.
Yes, Amita. A and
Uh,
D, then
G C
yes, Amita.
H D.
So, Amita, these angles we'll call it as corresponding pair of angles. What angles, Amita?
Corresponding.
Yes, Amita. So, here what will happen is the relation for the corresponding angles is they're equal to each. Okay, Rita. So how many pair of corresponding angles are there, Rita? If a transversal falls on two parallel lines, how many pair of corresponding angles will be formed? Like this, if any multiple choice, they can frame Anita. So what is the answer?
4.
Yes, Anita. So now similarly, Anita, can you tell what are the vertically opposite pair from this figure?
Sir, AC BD FHEG.
So the relationship for vertically opposite pair also they are equal to each other. Okay, Amita.
Okay.
So here, Amita, one thing we need to know: if suppose these two lines are not parallel and the transversal falls on them, vertically opposite angles anyways will be equal, whether they are parallel or not. Like just if two lines intersect means vertically opposite angles will be formed. So transversal intersects with the above parallel line, automatically at the point of intersection, vertically opposite angles will be formed. Similarly,
Okay.
transversal intersects with the bottom line also. At that intersections, they are intersecting both of them. At that point, vertically opposite angles will be formed and they're equal to each other. But corresponding pair of angles, Anita, they will not be equal to each other. Corresponding positions will say that situation. Is these two will be equal only if the lines are parallel. Similarly, B and F, they're equal only if the lines are parallel. Means simply what I'm trying to tell is definitely corresponding position, some angles will be there, Amita. But they will be equal only if these two lines are parallel. Otherwise, we cannot take them as equal. So reverse questions will be asked. The reverse question means they'll give you here wantonly like some of the other thing like 2x minus 10 or something they'll give you. Then you have to check either co-interior angles or alternate interior angles or alternate exterior angles. Any of them, if they come equal, like prove that this line and this line are parallel to each other means reverse questions. Reverse is if you get any of them, like from the figure given information, if you get corresponding pair of angles equal or alternate interior angles equal or alternate exterior angles equal or co-interior angles, one more thing will be there whose sum is 180. Co-interior angles means that their relation is they are not equal but their sum is 180. Okay, Amita? So anyways, what are co-interior also I'll tell you. So if any of these situations, if this figure follows means, then those two lines we can tell that they're parallel to each other. Reverse. If suppose they're parallel, we'll say that corresponding angles are equal. No? Yes or no? No.
Yes, sir.
So reversely, if suppose if they didn't give those two lines are parallel, and we got to know after solving something in the question, we got to know that corresponding pair of angles between those two lines are equal, then we can tell vice versa that the lines have to be parallel. Like okay, Anita?
Okay. Hmm.
Simply to
Last
tell
year
like
question paper.
Anita,
Last year question paper they gave such same parallel lines transversal.
yes, Anita. Once you read it, Anita,
Sir, Aditya and Anushka were playing a game on parallel lines and angles formed due to transversal. They gave the picture questions. they gave so dumb.
So
What is
maybe
the
in this particular, Samhita, what is?
questions they gave so dumb?
Samhita, what is first question, Amita?
What is the vertically opposite angle of angle 3?
Yes, Samhita. So anyways, just now you said it, Amita. I think you can answer that.
Yes.
Now, okay, Amita. Next one, Amita.
Write a pair of alternate interior and alternate exterior angles.
Yes, Amita. Can you tell me the alternate exterior starting you said? What is alternate interior from this figure?
Sir, A and F.
Alternate interior means, Amita, between the lines, interior region only. Between the lines, one that side, one this side, like that. Easy way to read. So,
F and D.
yes, Amita. And C and E. These two are the alternate interior pairs. And the alternate exterior pair will become angle A is equal to angle G. The relationship for alternate interior pair or alternate exterior pair is they are equal to each other. And angle
D
B is
and
equal
H.
to this, like that. Okay, what is the next one?
Define complementary angle, supplementary angle with an example.
And the different complementary supplementary.
With an example.
Okay, Amita. So complementary angle pair, Amita. Anyways, this that is not related with this figure, Amita. Complementary
Or
angle
question.
pair is nothing, Amita. Or
Like
question, Amita.
options, sir.
Oh, or okay. So complementary angles, Anvita, means any two angles, Anvita. Which you suppose if you select any two angles and if their sum is 90 degrees.
90 degrees is complementary.
Yes.
Sum of both angles if it's 180
So
supplementary.
the example is 60 and 30. Okay, 60 comma
And
30 or complementary pair with it. Complementary pair. And supplement is Anvita or
140 plus 40.
sum of two angles 90. And here sum of two angles
180.
180. So example 140 plus 40, 180 enter. So 140 comma 140 comma 40 or supplementary parent. And the only these two are asked. Okay, in the question.
Yes, sir. Define.
Okay. So like this and we should write. When sum is 90, complementary pair. Sum of two angles is 90, but complementary pair. Sum of the angles 180, supplementary pair. Example 60, 30. So our complementary pair because 60 plus 30 is 90 degree. 140 plus 140, 40 are supplementary pair because 140 plus 40 is 180 degree. Like that. The question and example for the pair. Okay, Anita.
Hmm.
Anita.
Okay, sir.
Yes. So Anita, I think you can try to revise Anita and one more time also. And
Yes, sir. I will.
if you get any doubt in that question paper, which just now you can ask.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
Anita.
sir. The next year's question paper was different, was from different textbook.
Oh,
Different chapter also there. This chapter
okay.
was there.
Some other chapters are also there. You are thinking.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Anita, this chapter.
Sir, this chapter was also there in this. Last
Which
year they
chapter?
had different book, lines and angles.
Lines and angles we also have now. You know,
Yes, sir. That's
the same syllabus. Any other chapter is there in that.
sir. Only five, sir. No,
Only five.
chapters.
Okay. They also have 5 chapters only. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Who gave that question paper? Huh? Teacher of the.
Sir, seniors.
Oh, okay. So, Sangeeta, if you get any doubt also, you can say it. Okay.
No, sir.
Okay. It's after the class. We're not. Okay.
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 Sir, tomorrow's timings.
Hi, Sangeeta. Tomorrow we can do it in the afternoon, Anita. Once I will, because there is some small other work is there. So if I come by that time or not, little doubt. That's why. But before
Okay.
5 or 10. Uh,
Yes, sir.
okay. I'll quickly message you, Anita. Mostly we can do from 3:30. Tomorrow is yes, Anita. 3:30 to 4:30 we can do, Anita.
Okay, sir.
Okay.